Cause y'all know what it is.
CNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Bar, and things are escalating fast.
I can't believe you just said that. Disgusting. Disgusting. Now we know you're trying to come to the hood. Now we know you're a troll. Disgusting.
Somebody just posted they're about to catch.
Keep playing. You'll end up blocked from the stream for life. Don't ever say nothing disgusting to me like that again. Don't ever say nothing to me disgusting like that again. Never.
The other Piru, strip him and demonstrate on him on camera. A Piru from Compton, more specifically Hollywood Piru, called Snoopy Badazz, did an interview with.
Why is Flacco on Snoopy BA? Why is Flacco on Snoopy BA?
Where he's lashing out and exposing Kendrick Lamar. Now, this interview has pissed off a lot of other Pirus from Compton who are cool with Kendrick Lamar, right? Most famously, Kendrick Lamar's cousin hit a J3. Now, Snoopy Badazz lashed out on Kendrick Lamar and exposed Kendrick Lamar because he believes that people around Kendrick Lamar are the reason why he was blackballed and ostracized.
Hey, Snoopy BA is mad at everybody. Snoopy BA is mad at everybody. Like, he's extremely upset.
And I don't know if it's still up. I know you were fighting to get it taken, put back up, but you made a post about the horrible representation of the Piru car there in Compton.
I had 211 on that post, Ice Burgundy on that post, Wacko on that post. Who else? Oh, Jay Worthy on that post. Like, see, people got to understand this, homie. You know, everybody, you know, even the people in the comments, everybody got a gray area in their life that they're ashamed of, homie. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, what people like that did to me was, you know, like, you know, my whooping, you know, I got that immaculate whooping. You know, I came on the scene, Jerry curl, dripping Jerry curl. I just looked at like the epitome of what a blood was supposed to look like.
Random. The fact that somebody came in this motherfucker pretending to be whack is crazy work. The fact that somebody came in this and they already said fake page. Fake page. The fact that somebody came in this motherfucker pretending to be whack is crazy work. But we know it's not whack because you're not crying. You gotta cry. It's only whack if he cries. You gotta cry. 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 And you gotta scream. And you gotta put it on the hood that you can't go to.
And a lot of LA blood rappers, you know, I made feel insecure and they didn't want to have to compete with my image and what I was standing for because, you know, competing with Snoopy Badazz in 2018, 19, and 20 on some blood, you're gonna lose, bro. Because I came with the whole package, the whole West Coast package, you know what I'm saying? So instead of competing with me or, you know, letting the fans pick, you know, they came together to create a schmuck campaign. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these dudes, mainly some of the dudes in the pictures, you know, they backed that campaign. You feel me? And I understood that, you know, at the end of the day, it's just business. You know, at first I was mad, but I don't take it personal because I understand it makes me feel good about myself because I was really a threat.
Snoopy Badazz has also went viral for saying that Kendrick Lamar has copied his look and his swag, that Kendrick Lamar's new look and new swag, more specifically, the outfit he wore to the pop-up, that Kendrick Lamar stole that from him. Kendrick Lamar was
Wait, Kendrick Lamar just wore a hoodie and blue jeans. What's so silly?
Trying to imitate him without giving credit. Now, from the outside looking in, it sounded kind of crazy, but when you looked at like side-by-side pictures of Kendrick Lamar and Snoopy Badazz and like their famous like red hoodie outfit, it looked kind of similar. Now, regardless of not if Kendrick Lamar got it from Snoopy, Snoopy believes that Kendrick got it from him, but people around him are the same people who, according to Snoopy, was trying to blackball him, put dirt on his name, and make sure he don't succeed in the rap game. Now, again, I was not here in 2018, so I, quite frankly, don't know, right, if Snoopy Badazz was the next one up and other blood rappers were terrified or scared of his come up.
I'm not saying that he was a nobody, but he definitely wasn't no force in LA. That's a fact. Just don't have that credibility. Besides going viral, you wasn't hearing about Snoopy Badazz on the streets. You was the Compton Menace. Shout out to Compton Menace. He didn't create that package. He took that like the 80s and the early 90s. That ain't Bloods, Jerry Curl and the hoodies and corduroy house shoes and all that. He didn't create that. Like, you only know for your YouTube career wasn't in the streets.
I'll take Spody Face's word for it because I was not in the streets. I like Snoopy. I got no problem with Snoopy Badazz. So, but again, I wasn't in the streets at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly Snoopy BA has going on. He's an angry bird, isn't he? He is an angry bird. I'm not really sure why Snoopy BA is always so upset with everyone, but man, he's a mad rapper. Man, he is the mad rapper. He is the mad rapper. He is the maddest of all the rappers. Goodness gracious.
I'll tell you that if Snoopy Badazz created or invented this style, Spody Face is saying, no, this is just how Bloods dress in that era. And Snoopy Badazz just did a really great job at branding himself as the person who's the most familiar with that style of dressing. So now when Kendrick Lamar, who's a Blood from that era, dresses like people from his era dress, Snoopy can say he's dressing like me, even though Snoopy is just...
You know, that's just how everybody dressed. Like, everybody dresses. It's how everyone dresses. Snoopy BA, you got on a white t-shirt and some blue jeans. You dress like me. Brother, that's how we dress. You feel me? Hey, man, I appreciate you, Dragonite.
Dressing like how other Bloods dress from that era.
He wasn't in the streets. Like, I know who Compton Menace is, and I'm from LA. I knew who Wacko was. I know who Problem is, Kendrick Lamar is. I know who The Game is. These dudes have history.
Uh-oh.
You hear their name on the streets.
Uh-oh.
And this is all I'm saying. This is facts, bro. I never heard about him on the streets. Ain't nobody like, oh, Snoopy Badazz, oh, he a G or he.
Well, I was locked up, Trap News Network, true story. I was actually locked up in the Riverside County Jail with Snoopy Badazz. And Melvin, man, I was locked up with him. And he wasn't a buster. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no like super hell of a ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't do nothing crazy. Like, there's nothing really memorable about him. You know what I'm saying? He was just in the same place that I was locked up at. And he was from Pirus neighborhood Crip. And I remember thinking, it's interesting that the Pirus neighborhood Crips beef with the Pirus Lokes, which was interesting to me because, you know, it's Riverside stuff. But the Pirus neighborhood Crips had beef with the Pirus Lokes. And Snoopy BA was from Pirus neighborhood Crip. And then I got out of jail, and then some years went by. And then I see him on the internet, and then he's a Blood. I'm just like, oh, okay, that's the same dude that I was locked up with in Riverside County, Snoopy Badazz. But, you know, I didn't know his name or anything then. I just remember him. And, yeah, man, same guy.
He doing this. I just never heard of that, bro. Like, you up. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Snoopy Badazz ain't, he ain't get that personality. He Charleston White, bro. He just be saying stuff. I think that's his lane.
Now, regardless of if we believe it or not, Snoopy Badazz believes it. He believes that they copied him while also trying to blackball him. So he's on a tear to expose Kendrick Lamar and expose anyone around Kendrick Lamar. So during this interview, he brought up something, though, that regardless of his motivation for bringing it up, you kind of have to sit back and say, he not lying. He kind of telling the truth here. And that was the royalties and the splits from the GNX album.
Jay Hitter's a rat. He talk too much. See, Hitter J3, I got to say this about him. He's somebody.
Wait, did he say J Hood?
That been protected by the gang.
Next album.
Jay Hitter's a rat. He talk too much.
Oh, he said Jay Hitter. Now, I like Hitter J3. Tell him Hitter did it. Tell him Hitter did it. Tell him Hitter did it. I like Hitter J3. You feel me? I enjoyed the GNX album. I think Kendrick Lamar makes a good movie.
See, Hitter J3, I got to say this about him. He's somebody that been protected by the gang all his life. His mama from the gang, his brother from the gang. He ain't really had to really do nothing because he got blood ties, like not but blood ties into that. And you can tell every time he opened his. Some people, like, I respected him more when he shut it up and just dropped music. The more and more he talk, the more and more you can see how dumb he is. Like, why would you get up on the internet? For one, the West Side
Man says Snoopy BA is the best rapper alive. Hey man, music is all you know, what you think and how you feel, man. It's all subject to opinion. So that's who your favorite rapper is. You think that he's the best rapper alive? I'm not here to argue with you about that. My man says Snoopy BA is the best rapper alive. If that's how you feel, I'm not here to argue with you. That is your opinion. That is your opinion.
Pirus just got hit with a gang sweep not that long ago. Why would you get up on the internet and tell everybody that you worked Aiden Ross out of $10,000. Do you understand that that is extortion and it's fraud? It's fraud because he donated for some family in need. And you got on the internet and you admitted and said that you put up a fake video. And that is fraud. Do you understand the feds could come get you for that hit of J3? Am I lying with him?
And that's pretty stupid, man.
$10,000, that's over the limit that they need. Matter of fact, $10,000 is exactly the limit the feds need to even start to investigate.
That is actually the limit. That is
Investigated to know where you got it from. And if there was any fraud or foul play, you can go to jail, hit a J3.
And it's hard to be.
And hold on, and you are a gangbanger, an admitted gangbanger from Westside Piru, boy. That can be taken as an extortion charge too. But that's how I know ain't nobody laced you. That's how I know you ain't really did nothing. Dead homies, because you should have knew that already. And then on top of that, he got his stupid ass.
This is why Snoopy BA can't go back around them people. This right here is why you can't go back around them people, bro. Right here is why they don't want you around. Right here.
It's up here. And he gonna say, what does that man say? Kendrick, looky, bro, that was not a good look for.
Nobody's mad at you, bro. Let the record reflect you're literally arguing with yourself. Y'all can't get mad at me because Snoopy is my GOAT. Nobody's arguing with you. So we get that you want to troll and rage bait, but we're allowing you to be a Snoopy BA fan. We get it, bro. We get it. Like, nobody's arguing with you. That's fine. Everybody's respecting your opinion here. This is a safe space for you to be a Snoopy BA fan.
Kendrick, bro. I don't like you because you ain't used to having no money like that. So I understand why you thought it was nothing. So you said it. He gonna say, well, Kendrick Lamar told everybody on the album, you can either pick the royalties or the $10,000, and everybody picked the $10,000. So basically, you just admitted that Kendrick Lamar just robbed everybody for their royalties.
Regardless of his motivation and his reasoning for doing this, he's not wrong. Like, he's kind of spitting here. You probably shouldn't be admitting that you lied on the GoFundMe or you lie about this being your grandparents so you can raise money. That's dumb. Secondly, admitting that Kendrick Lamar jerked all the artists who was on GNX is not a good look for Kendrick Lamar, who's apparently like the rap savior. It's just not a good look. Now, I want to give DeJean Paul his credit because DeJean Paul was the first journalist or blogger in LA to actually break this news. So he got some wind down the pipeline from artists who was actually on the album themselves. They told him, hey, Kendrick Lamar did not give us any royalties. Now, DeJean came publicly with this to break this down to the public, and that sparked a response from Hitter J3. Now, this response from Hitter J3 to me was actually dumb because this response actually caused more trouble for Kendrick Lamar.
That's my second point. I got a call from a very powerful industry executive. He manages an artist that is on GNX. And he told me for a fact that all of the artists, LA rappers that was featured on GNX only got paid $10,000 for their feature. And only 2 of them have received publishing to this day. So that speaks to the opportunistic-ness of the situation. You are this multiplayer.
So are they saying that Kendrick Lamar just flu flammed everybody? Is that the situation that's going on? Kendrick Lamar is a flu flammerist? Is that what they're trying to tell us now? Kendrick Lamar is so bad to everybody, and oh my God, Kendrick Lamar is such a negative person. Oh my God, Kendrick Lamar is so bad to us all, and blah 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 blah. Like, is that what all this is coming down to? Oh my God, we hate Kendrick Lamar. Is that where all this comes into? You feel me?
Artist. You probably, if we look up his net worth, it's probably in the hundreds of millions. You get what I'm saying? GNX sold millions and millions. It's a multi-platinum album. It broke streaming records, all of these things. Allegedly, there's bots, but whatever. To find out from a verified, trusted industry source that, again, works with one of the artists on GNX, that all the LA rappers, upcoming LA rappers featured on GNX only got paid $10,000, and only 2 of all the LA rappers featured on the project were given any publishing. Basically, he told me how they were approached was, look, this is going to be a big, you can do a lot with this opportunity.
Is it nasty work, or did artists have an opportunity to take? It's like, hear me on this. I was watching this interview with Charles Barkley the other day. He said that him and Michael Jordan was signing at Nike at the same time. And Charles Barkley was going to take X amount of $1 million, and he wasn't tripping and blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. Michael Jordan told him, hey, don't take the millions of dollars, take stock instead. And then it made Charles Barkley more money than what he was worth because he had a friend like Michael Jordan who understood the business and helped him get the business cracking. Now, if you had a chance at 10,000 or publishing and you took 10,000, that's your business. If you didn't take the publishing, that's your business. So it doesn't sound like they weren't giving publishing. It sounds like they didn't take the publishing. That's it. It sounded like he paid for features. That's what it said. Exactly. 10,000 sounded like he paid for the features. What are you mad about? What are you mad about? You feel me? What are you mad about? Now, if you didn't take the royalties, you didn't take the royalties. That's your business. If you was thirsty for 10 racks and 10 racks was more important to you at that moment because you needed it for whatever, I'm not mad at you for it. I'm not talking bad about you for it. I ain't downplaying you for it. But what I am saying is, yeah, you could for sure open up a Chick-fil-A for 10 bands. You could for sure open up a Chick-fil-A for 10 bands. And if you do it right, you might have something left over because you would have took out a loan with a low interest rate and you can move like that. So I ain't even mad at niggas for doing that. You feel me? But if you decided to take the 10 bands and you decided not to take the royalties, what are you upset for? That's the part that I'm confused about. What are niggas mad for taking what they were offered? If you had a chance at royalties and you didn't take royalties, you wanted 10 bands, I'm not really sure how to go about this situation anymore. Seems flu flammers. I'm not gonna lie. It seems pretty flu flammers.
This is a good look. You know, just take the 10 racks and, you know, do what you can with this opportunity. This is a good look. We're about to bring the West Coast back. Woo, woo, woo. They sold these artists a dream. Then you wonder why Dodie Six is smoking drugs and smoking balloons and crashing out and doing all this stuff because he's not getting paid. He didn't get paid. I'm on this big song that's all over Billboard charts, but I'm not getting paid. You wonder why.
You just said that he got paid. You just said that he got paid $10,000. So I'm not sure, you know, why Dijon's telling this lie, but you just said that he got paid $10,000. So now I'm confused because you just told me he got paid $10,000. So I'm not sure what's going on here.
Young Threat is in prison for allegedly murdering another rapper locally because he's not getting paid.
Kendrick Lamar cousin Hitter J3 responded back to this clip, and he responded saying, people had the choice to take royalties or the money, and most took the money. So now before you speak on something, you're not in the room to know the truth. Now, Hitter J3, I think, said this to defend Kendrick Lamar, right? He wanted to help Kendrick Lamar. I don't think Hitter J3 did this to hurt Kendrick Lamar, but this actually hurt Kendrick Lamar more than it helped him, and here's why.
GNX was that was a complete publicity stunt, bro. That was a publicity stunt for his own. It was a publicity stunt for his own personal gain, bro. Like my thing, you're Kendrick Lamar. Why you couldn't get him $10,000 in a royalties? You want to see win? You want to see niggas eat forever? If I was in Kendrick's shoes, I would have did it and God know it. Take that 10 bands and you getting your royalties.
But see, here's the thing though. You're not Kendrick Lamar. So that's not really actual realistic music practice. That's you ninjas living in a fantasy. That's you living in a land of make-believe. You had the option to take royalties on the GNX album. Grammy nominated, which ended up being Grammy Award winning, GNX album, world tour. You decided to take the immediate 10,000. He took your song around the world. No, he didn't take you around the world. Who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter because if you would have just took your royalties, your song would have went around the world and you would have got the chili for it. No, you didn't get the experience of going on tour with Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, it could be a little bit disheartening. Yeah, it could be a little bit disappointing. But you know what you could have did with your mechanical royalties? Worked hard, developed the budget, put yourself together, put yourself in the game, put yourself on tour, made a relationship with Kendrick Lamar. So maybe on one of your tour dates, Kendrick Lamar would have came out and performed the song that you and he have together. Come on now. Come on now. But you rather sit here and cry and listen to Snoopy B.A., who's not on the album. Who's not on the album. Who's a rapper from Compton that's not on the album. Or he say he from Compton. They gonna say he not. I don't know. I ain't from Compton. I'm from the West Side. I don't know. But come on now. What makes sense and what don't make sense? Let's keep it 100.
I'm already rich. What the hell? I'm trying to stop other people from eating. If you really want to help, but it wasn't to help.
Regardless of what you think his motivation is, if he's just hating on Kendrick Lamar, you can't say he lying, bro. He not lying. He telling the truth. Now, these were grown men who made a terrible decision, but there's something very wrong with the picture of Kendrick Lamar having songs like TV Off.
Hold on, y'all.
And those songs.
Hold on, y'all. So we're going to come back to this. We got Chunky Barbie in the building. Hold on, man.
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We go.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life. For your own personal home security, call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Texas. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Frank is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.